Brittany Lund with the Gift and Home Channel. We're in the Our Name is Mud studio in Manhattan. I'm with Lorrie Veasey. You are the creative director, and this really started out as your company way back when. Now it's owned by UNESCO, but I really wanted to talk to you, Lorrie, about the whole creative process. I mean, your product is so unique and so different, and we want to get in there and talk about what's going on in there.
It's a scary place in there, Brittany. I'm not sure you really want to come. But it's nice to have you, and I would love to share what goes on here because it's a lot of fun.
I was looking around a little bit earlier, and you have things like a wine glass that says Mommy's Sippy Cup, or a piggy bank that says, is it too late to be an heiress? Or a coffee mug that says, instant human, just add coffee. Really creative stuff. Give us a little idea of how you came up with the concept that you play into purchasing.
Well, I started out as a retailer myself, and I realized that most people who are looking for a gift are using the gift to say something. So for me personally, sentiment is the most important thing about an idea. Everybody I meet says, how do you get an idea? You know, where do the words come from? And I just listen. I mean, people say funny things all the time. My kids say funny things. People I meet say funny things. For me, the most important thing is that the words I use are teasing jibes that are positive, that you want to see every day, that you don't get tired of seeing, and that make people feel good.
Well, how did it get started? How did you decide that you wanted to actually start throwing pottery and painting and getting into this whole process?
I was a kindergarten teacher, and back when I was a kindergarten teacher, they didn't pay you for the summer. And my mother was a potter, so I grew up making pots. And during the summer, I supplemented my teaching income by selling the pottery that I made at card tables at street fairs and festivals. That actually led to opening my first retail store. So I started as a retailer in 1995. And the concept of the store was that you would go into a store and buy something that someone right there in the store made for you. So I had my wheel in the window, and we had a store full of pots on the Upper East Side. But the whole idea of mixing retail with craftsmanship was the start of the company, the start of Our Name is Mud.
Love it.
Thanks. And then it's about 5 years into it is when we decided to go wholesale because we were meeting other retailers who wanted to carry our products.
It's really interesting that you say that you have the retail background and you really focus on keeping it playful and, you know, as I said, instigating laughter, because so much of what we talk about with our retailers is creating a story in their store and really making it an experience and having the customer feel as though that they've had something positive. They've been, you know, they leave with a warm feeling inside as a result of that store experience, and that's what has them coming back. Is that really the science behind your product?
You said it beautifully. The idea that you make product that even if a customer doesn't leave having made a purchase, they had a great time looking at it in your store and being with it and interacting with it, so that the next time they come to buy something is just as valuable. I love the way that you said that. Yes, making it to give the customer an experience has always been part of that retail background.
Do you ever find yourself thinking, I can't imagine you even thinking this, oh, gotta go to work. Does it feel like work to you?
No, I could work all the time, and I love coming to work, and I have small children, so I'm a little conflicted like most moms are between work and home, but I absolutely feel really fortunate to have the job I do. It's a great job.
I want to jump topics really quickly because you were just purchased by UNESCO, so now that's an example of a larger company seeing the value that you bring to the marketplace and really wanting to help you take it to the next level. So what's happening with you now that you're really tied into UNESCO and going in a bigger picture?
It's really, really, really exciting to hook up with a company like UNESCO because I have always been limited in what I'm able to do in terms of formats and materials. So I know clay very well, but I don't know how to make aprons or jewelry or throw pillows or glass or any of these great exciting formats. So the acquisition from UNESCO has enabled me as a designer to just really have a blue sky and be able to dream up and design in all these different categories and formats that I never was able to before. So for the Our Name is Mud line, it is a great opportunity to see variety and really new, exciting stuff.
Thank you so much, Lorrie. I know that our retailers will really enjoy this conversation, especially as they look for ways to be creative in their store and possibly even an opportunity to carry products like yours. So thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Brittany Lund with the Gift and Home Channel. Stick around.